of martial arts brings to mind choreographed fight scenes, maybe even Jackie Chan. When Jeremy Crook was a student at BYU, martial arts just sounded like a good club to join.
There weren't many martial arts clubs then at all, and so it was kind of a new option, and it was, oh, that sounds, I'll go try that. And so really it just kind of grew by word of mouth, people saying, hey, there's this fun thing, let's come try that.
Jeremy soon met Adrian Hutber from England, who was the first to teach Karate Do Shotokai, or KDS, in America after studying under the founder, Matsusaki Harada.
I asked a lot of styles I studied with, why do we do this, or why do we do that? Oh, it's tradition, or because I said so, and that was frustrating until I met Adrian, and then it was, well, let me show you why. Here's the physics behind it. Here's why we have our bones at this angle, and here's why this muscle is used, and that's when I decided I wouldn't mind getting ranked in something like this if I could really learn how to do it.
Adrian then convinced Jeremy to start BYU's American KDS Club. 15 years later, it's still operating.
I needed some kind of exercise thing to do, and I've always wanted to do karate. And they just happened to be the club that was advertising that week. But afterwards, it turns out that this club really does speak to how I think a philosophy of self-defense should be. I don't think I would have had that from other clubs.
Actually, it was the week right before school started. I was at one of those freshman activities, and they had some booths set up with different clubs, and this was one of them. And so I signed up, and because I always wanted to learn self-defense.
Be warned that if you're just looking to attain the title of black belt, this club may not be for you.
The weed out factor is amazing. People who are trying to find something to get in so they can look what I'm doing, or they want to learn how to beat somebody up, those kind of people fall out of Shotokai really quick, because that's not what we're here for. The instructors will look at you one night, and we'll have a night that's really hard practice, and then they'll say, oh, by the way, this is your next belt rank. So you don't sign up for it necessarily or say, I want to go for this grading. It just, if you're worthy of it, it happens.
Though the recognition is rewarding, club members say KDS has more to offer than just self-defense.
And that's one thing I've learned from karate is the more I can practice, the more I can do, that's fine. But until I really try to show somebody else how to do what I'm doing, I really don't understand it, I think. And so I've been able to take that and apply that to seeking my degree, in my own family situation, talking with my wife, my children, church, everything.
The ability to learn to control your physical body spreads over into every part of your life. Your ability to focus and concentrate shoots huge because someone's trying to smash you into the ground. Suddenly you focus for some reason, and that actually transfers over into education and family and other areas where you need to concentrate and focus on what matters.
Gina Cooey saw the benefits of karate while on her mission in Venezuela.
You know what, I was never afraid there. And, you know, sometimes when you're in a foreign country, people follow you. My companions always would be like, protect me. But it was easy to avoid those kind of situations because I could see what was going on around me, and I knew based on what people were doing what the likelihood was of them trying to rob us, or just based on what they were doing. And karate helped me be able to evaluate that.
Both Gina and Kyle plan to start their own nonprofit clubs, but for different reasons.
But if I don't have anybody to practice with, I can't progress. And so it's a price I pay in order to have the practice I want.
And stuck with this because I found that it was the most valuable style that I'd come across for women. I could do more to a big person than being a small person than with other styles.
Now with 8 clubs nationwide, Jeremy says he's proud of how the club has grown and hopes that it will continue.
I just hope that the BYU students understand what a historic thing this is to be a part of, and I want them to know how grateful we are for them carrying this on. You know, when Matt moved and Adrian moved and I moved, everything's still functioning, and that's exciting to see that happen. And so my hope is that they'll continue to come and be consistent and learn and progress, and then go out and help other communities do the same thing, because they're not going to get paid to do it. They'll have to really love it.